Did you know that older people often do things every day that make them the unsung heroes in our lives? It's not just their wealth of experience, it's something much deeper that leaves a lasting impression on everyone around them. In fact, seniors possess qualities that not only earn them respect, but also admiration, even if they don't realize it. Things like patience, wisdom, and resilience are traits that make them stand out in ways that leave others in awe. But what are these secret qualities, and how can we learn from them? Let's dive in and discover the 7 things seniors do that secretly make others admire them. Have you ever noticed how people of a certain age just seem to radiate respect? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. This is Jerry. He's 75, a retired school teacher, and someone who inspires admiration everywhere he goes, even if he doesn't realize it. For years, Jerry taught history to middle school students, shaping the minds of young people in ways they still remember today. But it's not just his career that has earned him respect. It's the way he carries himself every single day. Jerry's been through his fair share of life's ups and downs, yet he remains calm, patient, and positive through it all. His family adores him for his wisdom, and his friends admire him for the way he lives with purpose, even after retirement. What makes Jerry relatable is his approach to aging. It's not about slowing down or feeling like life has passed him by. He still wakes up every morning with a sense of excitement, ready to learn something new, share a laugh, or lend a helping hand. He's proof that age is just a number, and it's the attitude we carry with us that truly defines how we live. Jerry's story is something many of us can connect with, whether you're in the prime of life or you're a little further down the road. It's about embracing the qualities that make us unique, qualities like patience, wisdom, and resilience, and letting them shine not just for ourselves but for the people around us. And if you found yourself inspired by Jerry's story, make sure to like this video and hit subscribe for more life advice that'll help you live your best years yet. Number 1. Wisdom with humility. Jerry's advice is never forced. He only shares his life lessons when asked, and it's always with a gentle humility that makes it so impactful. He's not one to boast about his knowledge or experiences. He never makes you feel like he's trying to teach you something you don't already know. Instead, Jerry shares his wisdom when it's needed most, and people admire him for that quiet, unassuming way he imparts his life lessons. You see, Jerry has lived through a lot. Decades of teaching, raising children, facing challenges, and finding joy in the little things. But it's the way he approaches sharing his experiences that makes him stand out. He listens more than he talks, always making sure others feel heard before offering any advice. It's that humility, the ability to speak from a place of understanding and not superiority, that truly makes people respect him. What's even more remarkable is that Jerry never pushes his wisdom onto anyone. When his children or grandchildren face challenges, he's there, offering support and insights only when they ask for it. It's never preachy, never forced. His advice is always delivered with a sense of care and concern, never to make anyone feel less than. And it's this unassuming manner that makes people trust and admire him, not just for what he knows, but for the way he treats others with respect and kindness. This humble approach to wisdom isn't just something Jerry does with family. It's how he interacts with everyone. Whether it's his friends, neighbors, or even people he meets in the community, Jerry always makes sure he's not imposing his views on others. He's happy to offer guidance if it's asked for, but he's just as content to simply listen, allowing others to express themselves freely. And that's why people admire him. They know that when Jerry speaks, it's not just the words that matter, it's the sincerity behind them. His humility creates an emotional connection that draws people in, making them feel valued and understood. It's the kind of respect that goes beyond just listening to someone talk. It's about appreciating their character, their willingness to help without seeking recognition, and their ability to remain grounded despite their vast life experience. In a world where people often seek validation, Jerry's quiet wisdom is like a breath of fresh air, authentic, calming, and deeply respected. So let's think about how we can bring more humility into our own lives. It's not about holding back what we know or pretending to be less than we are. It's about understanding that wisdom is best shared in a way that empowers others, not overwhelms them. If we adopt Jerry's approach, we can build deeper connections with those around us, making them feel valued while quietly guiding them in the right direction. Do you have any wisdom you'd like to share with others? Drop it in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation and inspire one another to live with humility and wisdom, just like Jerry does. Number 2, the art of patience. Jerry's patience is legendary. Whether it's helping his grandchildren with their homework or giving his neighbor a hand with a project, Jerry always takes the time to do it right. What sets him apart is that he never rushes through anything, no matter how big or small. To him, it's not just about getting things done, it's about understanding the timing of things and people. For instance, when his grandchildren struggle with their math homework, Jerry doesn't get frustrated. Instead, he sits down with them, explains things at their pace, and makes sure they feel understood. He knows that learning isn't a race, and it's the same when he helps a neighbor with a home improvement task. He doesn't rush to finish. He focuses on doing the job right, step by step. This kind of patience is more than just waiting for the right moment. It's about recognizing the value in slowing down, being present and giving others the time they need to succeed. Jerry's ability to remain calm and take his time has earned him the admiration of everyone around him. It's not just the fact that he's willing to help, it's how he does it with such quiet attention and care that makes all the difference. And it's this same patience that has earned him a reputation in his community as someone who can be relied upon. Jerry doesn't cut corners or act out of impatience. Instead, he trusts in the process, whether he's working with his family or friends. It's the kind of patience that doesn't just calm situations, but creates trust, respect, and admiration. People know that when Jerry says he'll help, he'll give his full attention, no matter how long it takes. This calm demeanor also helps Jerry remain grounded in his own life. He's seen enough of the world to know that things don't always go according to plan, and that's okay. Whether dealing with family drama or navigating life's unexpected challenges, Jerry takes it in stride, knowing that patience isn't just about waiting, it's about trusting the journey and allowing things to unfold in their own time. So what can we learn from Jerry's example? It's not just about sitting back and waiting for things to happen, it's about embracing the moment and recognizing that everything from relationships to personal growth requires time and attention. By adopting Jerry's approach, we can build stronger connections, make more thoughtful decisions, and reduce the stress that comes from trying to rush through life. What's something you've learned about patience in your later years? Share with us in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going and inspire each other to practice the art of patience in our everyday lives. Staying active is not just about maintaining physical health. It's about nurturing mental well-being and feeling connected to life. For Jerry, staying active is part of his daily routine, and it's something he's never let go of, even as he's gotten older. Every morning, without fail, Jerry goes for a jog. It's not a marathon, but it's enough to keep him energized and feeling strong. Afterward, he stretches to keep his muscles flexible and prevent injury. What's amazing is that Jerry's energy is contagious. His morning jog isn't just about fitness, it's about setting a tone for the rest of his day. When he comes home after his run, there's a lightness in his step, a pep in his voice, and a smile that can brighten up any room. And it's not just Jerry who benefits from this. His family and friends can't help but be inspired by his energy. Jerry's commitment to staying active, no matter his age, reminds everyone around him that it's never too late to take care of yourself. But the benefits of staying active go beyond just the physical. Jerry has also noticed how much better he feels mentally and emotionally since he began his morning routine. Exercise releases those feel-good endorphins, and he feels more mentally sharp and emotionally stable throughout the day. His grandchildren love joining him on a short walk or stretch session, and they often joke that Jerry has more energy than they do. Jerry's commitment to his health doesn't just stop at exercise. He makes sure to eat a balanced diet and gets plenty of rest, knowing that all of these habits contribute to his well-being. His family admires how dedicated he is to maintaining a balanced lifestyle, and they often seek his advice on how they can be more proactive about their health. His children in particular are amazed at how much energy he has at 75, and they have started to incorporate some of his routines into their own lives. What Jerry's example shows is that staying active isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good too. The more we invest in our physical health, the more we improve our mental clarity, emotional resilience, and overall happiness. Jerry's vitality serves as a role model for his family, showing them that no matter your age, movement is essential to living a fulfilling life. How do you stay active and healthy? Let us know your routine in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going and inspire each other to embrace the power of staying active at any age. Jerry's quick wit and ability to laugh at life's little challenges make him the life of any gathering. He's the kind of person who never lets a tough situation steal his joy. Whether he's dealing with a broken lawnmower or a missed appointment, Jerry has a way of turning every little hiccup into something funny. His light-heartedness not only helps him navigate life with ease, but also makes everyone around him feel more comfortable. Take, for instance, the time Jerry and his neighbour were stuck in a long line at the grocery store, and the clerk accidentally rang up a dozen cans of beans instead of one. Most people would have gotten frustrated, but Jerry cracked a joke about opening a bean festival in the parking lot. And just like that, everyone was laughing. Even the clerk, who had been flustered, couldn't help but chuckle. That's Jerry's gift. He knows how to diffuse tension and bring joy even in the most mundane situations. What's remarkable about Jerry's sense of humour is how effortlessly he keeps it sharp. He's not trying to be the centre of attention, but his playful remarks and quick comebacks naturally draw people in. His family loves how he can make them laugh when things are tough, and his friends admire how he's always able to keep the mood light. Jerry's humour isn't just about telling jokes. It's about using laughter to connect with others, make them feel at ease, and bring a sense of perspective to life's challenges. This kind of humour is more than just entertainment. It's a tool for building relationships and diffusing stress. Jerry's ability to keep things in perspective, laugh at himself, and find humour in everyday life has made him a beloved figure in his community. His friends admire him not just for his wisdom and kindness, but for his ability to keep the mood light, even when life gets heavy. It's this balance of light-heartedness and depth that makes him so easy to admire. The best part? Jerry's humour doesn't just make people laugh, it brings them closer together. Whether he's sharing funny stories or cracking a joke to break the silence, Jerry's presence always leaves people feeling more connected. In a world that can often feel too serious, Jerry's humour is a reminder to never take life too seriously and to always find something to laugh about, no matter the circumstances. Do you have a favourite joke or funny story from your life? Share it with us in the comments. Let's keep the laughter going and inspire each other to embrace life's challenges with a smile. Jerry's spirit of giving is one of the qualities that makes him stand out the most in his community. Every Saturday, without fail, Jerry volunteers at the local shelter. He doesn't do it for recognition or praise, he simply wants to help. Whether he's handing out meals, organising donations, or offering a listening ear, Jerry's generosity knows no bounds, and the best part, he never expects anything in return. For Jerry, the act of giving is its own reward. His selflessness has made a huge impact, not just on those he helps, but on everyone who witnesses it. His family sees how much joy he gets from giving back, and his friends admire the way he selflessly shares his time and energy. Jerry doesn't seek attention for his efforts. He just quietly goes about making a difference in the lives of others. It's that giving spirit that has earned him the respect and admiration of everyone around him. But Jerry's generosity isn't limited to volunteering. He gives freely of his wisdom, offering advice and support to his children and grandchildren without ever expecting anything in return. Whether it's helping his daughter with a home project or giving his grandchildren life advice, Jerry is always there to lend a hand. His willingness to offer his time and resources without any strings attached makes him someone people turn to when they need guidance. It's the kind of generosity that builds strong relationships and creates lasting bonds. What's even more admirable is how Jerry's giving has inspired others to do the same. His acts of kindness have set an example for his children and grandchildren, teaching them the value of giving without expecting anything back. They've watched him donate his time to causes he believes in, support his neighbours and care for his family, all without seeking recognition. And that's why they admire him so much, because he leads by example. Jerry's giving isn't just about making a difference. It's about making others feel seen, valued and supported. His selflessness has created a ripple effect, encouraging others to adopt the same mindset of generosity. And this is a powerful reminder that the true value of giving isn't in what you get in return, but in the joy and fulfillment it brings to those around you. How do you give back to others? Tell us about your acts of kindness. Let's inspire one another to make the world a little brighter with our generosity. Jerry's willingness to embrace change is one of the most admirable qualities about him. At 75, he decided it was time to learn how to use a smartphone. While many of his peers were hesitant or resistant to technology, Jerry dove right in, determined to stay connected with his family and friends. It wasn't easy at first. He had to learn everything from texting to video calls, but he was patient with himself, and over time, he became quite adept at it. What's even more inspiring is that Jerry didn't stop there. He didn't just learn how to use the smartphone for calls and messages, he explored all its functions. He downloaded apps to stay informed about the news, learned how to browse the internet, and even started using it to watch online videos about topics he's passionate about. His enthusiasm for learning has not only kept him sharp, but also brought him closer to his loved ones, as he can now stay in touch with them more easily no matter where they are. Jerry's friends, who were initially skeptical about technology, saw how easily he adapted and started asking him for tips. His curiosity and willingness to try new things made him a role model for those around him. Instead of fearing change, Jerry embraced it, proving that it's never too late to learn something new. His story has inspired his friends to take a more open-minded approach to technology and new experiences, realizing that growth doesn't stop with age. This ability to embrace change, whether it's learning a new skill or adopting a different way of thinking, is a powerful reminder that life is about constant evolution. Jerry's curiosity has inspired his children, grandchildren and peers to keep learning, stay open-minded and never let age limit their potential. What new skill have you picked up later in life? Let us know in the comments. Let's continue to inspire each other to keep evolving and stay curious, just like Jerry does. Despite the challenges that come with aging, Jerry has never let adversity shake his positive outlook on life. His health has had its ups and downs. There have been surgeries, illnesses, and moments of physical limitation. But through it all, Jerry remains steadfast in his optimism. His resilience in the face of these challenges is nothing short of inspiring. One of Jerry's most remarkable qualities is his ability to remain positive, no matter what life throws at him. When he was diagnosed with a health condition that required a lengthy recovery, he didn't focus on what he couldn't do. Instead, he focused on what he could do. He embraced his physical therapy with determination and kept a smile on his face, knowing that his attitude would make all the difference in his healing process. His family has witnessed this firsthand. Jerry's children and grandchildren have always admired how he handles setbacks with grace. When something goes wrong, Jerry doesn't complain or wallow in frustration. Instead, he looks for the silver lining and faces every situation with hope. This positive mindset not only helps him navigate personal struggles, but also sets an example for those around him. His family members say that when they're facing tough situations themselves, they think of Jerry and how he would approach it with a calm, optimistic attitude. Jerry's resilience also has a ripple effect in his community. Friends, neighbours, and even people who only know him casually admire his strength in the face of adversity. They see how he handles hardship without letting it define him, and they look up to him as a beacon of hope. His ability to maintain a positive attitude, even during the most challenging times, shows that attitude can play a huge role in overcoming life's obstacles. What's even more powerful is how Jerry's positivity influences others to do the same. His strength reminds everyone around him that setbacks don't have to be permanent, and the right mindset can help us get through anything. Jerry's resilience is proof that life may not always be easy, but it's our attitude toward adversity that can make all the difference. How do you stay positive in tough times? Share your tips with us in the comments. Let's continue to support one another by sharing the ways we stay strong and optimistic, just like Jerry does. So, there you have it. The 7 qualities that make seniors like Jerry admired by others: wisdom with humility, the art of patience, staying active and healthy, a great sense of humor, giving without expectations, embracing change, and staying positive in the face of adversity. These qualities aren't just traits. They're lifestyle choices that can make a world of difference in how others see us. Imagine what could happen if you embrace these same qualities. By incorporating Jerry's wisdom and positivity into your own life, you too can transform your relationships, your community, and even your personal outlook on life. Whether it's staying patient with a challenge, embracing new technology, or offering a helping hand without expecting anything in return, you can become the kind of person who inspires and uplifts others. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And be sure to subscribe for more helpful tips on living your best life after 60. Together, let's continue to inspire each other to live our fullest lives.